questions, stay tuned to this video because I'm going to share with you a super secret tip of the pros that they don't want you to know. Oh, what's that? Oh, I see. So you want me to tell you the secret right now? No problem. The secret that the pros don't want you to know that helps you make more money in real estate with only an hour of work is just to know your area. That's right. You got to know your area. It takes you a little bit of time, but it helps you make more money with your properties and it helps you sell them a lot faster. Keep in mind, this will work in any area where you want to invest. I'm going to take you around the area where I invest in right now and show you the specific things that I look for that help me make the big bucks. Here we are just up the street, and I wanted to bring you to this intersection to show you how much traffic is here. You got to keep in mind, this is only about 10 o'clock in the morning. If you were to come out here at 8:30 or lunch hour, or maybe 4:30 when people are going home from work, this is absolutely packed. It's complete gridlock. My point is anything above this street, any apartment, any house that you would buy above the street, you're gonna have to deal with this traffic daily. But what's interesting is if you just go one street down, there's no traffic at all. So this is another example of knowing your area on a street-by-street basis and understanding that if you see something for sale up here, no, I don't know, I want to shy away from that, and my buyer is not going to want to live there. My buyer is going to want to live where it's nice, peaceful, and tranquil. All right, guys, so here we are, one intersection down from where we just were. And check this out. The peace and tranquility that I was talking about.
Let's go.
And here we are in another area where we've got this really gorgeous building. Apartments in here would sell for about $200 a square foot. Then we've got this other building that's literally 20 feet away, where it's still a really nice building, but because it's a little older, apartments in here will sell for about $100 a square foot. But they're right side by side. You wouldn't understand the discrepancy and why there's such a dramatic price difference unless you went out and you knew each building. And let's just look right across the street here. We go from brand new build at 200 a square foot to a nice older building at 100 a square foot to right across the street, we've got which basically is Section 8 housing, and you can buy at $30 a square foot. Now, it's not to say that that's a better or worse investment, but you have to understand why there's such a price discrepancy within a 50-yard radius. Hey guys, we're right down the street from that no traffic area that I love. We are at the Santa Fe Mall, which is just as awesome as any high-end mall that you see back in the United States. And this is right kind of at the beginning of what they call the Golden Mile, and that's the financial district here in Poblado, which is the very kind of high-end neighborhood of Medellin. So this gives you another example of where people really want to be. If I'm a renter or if I'm a homeowner, I really want to be within walking distance of this mall with all the shops, all the restaurants, all the cafes. So we're going to go right down this street and I'm going to show you all the attractions and how you can start to put the pieces of the puzzle together on why people want to rent around this area and why they want to live right here and how you can pay attention to that to make a lot more money. Here we are just right down the street from the Santa Fe Mall, still on the Golden Mile here. This is Primo. We got the Rio Sur Commercial Plaza, tons of restaurants, tons of bars, tons of cafes, and right across the street, we've got a super, super high-end mall, the Poblado Mall, and that's where you got jewelry, you've got high-end fashion, and really nice restaurants. Let's keep on going. Just down the street from Santa Fe, from Rio Sur, from the super luxury high-end mall that I can't pronounce, we've got another commercial plaza with tons of restaurants, tons of bars, tons of cafe. La Estrada. I hope right now you guys at home are asking yourself, my goodness, why on earth don't I live in El Poblado? Okay guys, here it is, the bonus secret. I can tell you right now that in this parking lot, every single weekend, at least on Sundays, I know that, they've got a huge farmer's market. So the bonus secret that you're hearing right here, right now, is always look for farmers markets. If you want to know where rents are going to be increasing, where prices are going to go up, or they're doing a lot of gentrification, look for farmers markets. So guys, make sure you keep watching till the end of this video because I'm going to give you another golden nugget that's super, super actionable. It's going to help you take your real estate investing game to the next level. Here we are right at the end of the Golden Mile, and we've got Clinica Medellin, the big hospital right here. You can come here and get everything done from an x-ray to get your teeth cleaned, whatever you want done. But my point is, this is just another example of the things that you need to pay attention to. Here we are at the beautiful Parque Arras. This is really the hub of tourism in all of Medellin, but especially right here in El Poblado. And right down here, you can't see it, but there's an old college that was just purchased by a private equity company. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna build another development very similar to La Strada that's gonna be 6 levels up, and it's just gonna make this area even more popular than it is right now. And I know this because I know my area. Who would not want to live within walking distance of the famous or infamous Parque Arras? Okay, I actually think that was for luggage, but here we are at the brand new Click Clack Hotel. And this is a super high-end luxury hotel that I am really excited about. Look at how gorgeous this is. We got 4 restaurants in here. I could really turn this into a commercial for the Click Clack Hotel very, very easily. And now what's gonna happen to all of these apartments that are around the Click Clack? What's gonna happen to these shops? See this commercial area right here? Look at how old and run down that looks. What do you think is gonna happen to that? The rents there. Someone's gonna come in, they're gonna buy this, they're gonna remodel this, or they're gonna rejuvenate it. It's gonna be something like this. Look at this space right next to it. It was just like that no more than a year ago, but you have this awesome hotel come in, and this is what you have to understand. Knowing that this hotel is taking this area to a completely higher level. You wanna be as close to this as you possibly can at the right price. We're just across Poblado Avenue now in a little area that they call Manila. And I've had my eye on Manila for quite a while. And the reason I've got my eye here is because this is the next upcoming area. It's really nice and flat. You're right next to the metro. You've got the supermarket that's right across the street. So this is the main street right here. You can see they've got this really cool hotel, hostels, and they're really, really popular. If we go up this street, we're gonna see a lot of really popular restaurants. So my point is, by knowing not just your area, but knowing the surrounding areas, you're gonna know that this area is up and coming. You're gonna know exactly what streets are hot. You're gonna be able to get the good deals, and you're gonna see opportunity where others don't. Last stop on our trip to show you why it is so important to know your local area, know the area where you want to invest. We are in the beautiful Provenza. And about a year ago, or maybe a couple years ago, this was rather undeveloped. And all of the development started to move from the Parque Arras area up into this area that we call Provenza. And if you can see behind me, this is one of my favorite restaurants. It's called El Botanico. And this place at night is just going off. It is gorgeous inside. It's just as nice, if not nicer, as a restaurant that you'd see in LA. So this is an example of where the money is going. The money's going from Parque Arras into the Provenza area. So now I'm paying special attention to buildings like this that look a little bit older, that we still might be able to get at a reasonable discount, knowing that this whole area is going to really be developed in the future because all these awesome restaurants and bars and really high-end shops have come into the Provenza area. Okay guys, so here it is, the actionable little golden nugget. It's like a bumper sticker, but it's really, really true, and it'll help you make more money. And that is to answer this one question: where do people want to actually live? That's right, it sounds so simple, But if you answer that question, it's really going to help you take your game to the next level. Do people want to live way up where there's a lot of traffic? Or do they want to live in that super mellow neighborhood that's walking distance to the Golden Mile? Do they want to live next to the Click Clack Hotel that's super luxury, modern going in? Or do they want to live up in the Provenza area with all those really high-end boutique restaurants going in? Ask yourself those questions. And that's going to show you where you need to invest to make the most money.